Welcome to episode 1 of the Career High
Yes,
podcast. I'm
sir.
your host, Shep Garner. This is my co-host.
Chambers, what's up with y'all?
Hey man, listen, this is our first episode, dog.
Yeah,
It's been a long
yeah,
time.
yeah. People been waiting on
They've been
this.
waiting on
Yeah,
this.
hit my DM. Y'all finally getting what y'all want. Here we go.
Finally getting it. All right, so our podcast is centered around mental health, right? We're gonna talk about our career highs and lows.
Yeah.
Now, what is career high?
It's a mixture of things. You know, a drug addict can have a career high.
Right.
A basketball player can have a career high. An entrepreneur can have a career high.
Right.
We're digging into what's your career high and career low.
Right.
So let's figure that out, and we're gonna have a bunch of other guests on here throughout the months and weeks. So we trying to figure out what's going on with people.
All right, so you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I go first.
All right,
I
talk
go
to me,
first.
Kai. Talk to me.
Man, I'm gonna start with a career high. Everybody that see me on Instagram,
Right.
y'all know I'm very passionate about being a father.
Right. Daddy of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
I'm very passionate about being a father. This is my first child, so I would say that's my career high, having
baby
Zoya
Zoe.
Chambers.
It's my
So
baby.
that makes me, smile, as y'all can see. Like that's a bright spot in my life right now. And then, this probably the best hood I ever been part of, fatherhood. So
I like that.
how about you, cuz?
I would say my career high would be in college, man, winning the championship, doing it in front of my family and friends. It ended up being my last college game. Had a great game. It was in New York in the Garden.
Yeah.
It was a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, he put on shows out there.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was my career high. I would say in the sports aspect.
Yeah.
Of course, in the coming episodes, we're gonna get into the life aspects of my career highs and lows. But what was a career low for you? Tell me about it.
Probably the moment of going to junior college.
Junior college.
Transferring from Morgan State is where I went out of high school, and then going to junior college is a whole different, dynamic as far as being an athlete.
Yeah.
Because you just want to stick to one place, but that JUCO, it show you how to be kind of a man.
Yeah.
So like you go into an isolated state, isolated city,
right,
and it's just you, hoops, and the people that go to the school, which is the regular students and your teammates.
It's like jail.
Yeah. see, I wouldn't even call it jail because you can't do that. You hemmed up in jail, but like you in a different state, you around different culture of people, and you gotta be ready for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And just getting out of JUCO, I didn't really know what my future held as far as basketball.
Yeah, that's different.
But that was my low, bro. Like I thought I was gonna probably give it up at the JUCO.
Wow.
But I a few people helped me and
persevered through.
Yeah, I persevered through. So how about you?
Well, before I get to that, fun fact is our first college game is against each other.
Against each other.
Penn State versus Morgan State.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was crazy how
that was crazy.
Our first games is against each other literally from around the corner from each other, from 3rd and 4th Street.
Yeah.
Wow. To the big stage.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy.
From Chester City to that.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Insane,
I'll never forget that.
No.
You couldn't draw it up no better than that.
Coach Keith was showing me pictures the other day of us of that game.
Of that game.
I'm just looking like
crazy,
right?
Damn,
like yo, that's crazy.
Crazy. Imagine how proud everybody was.
Nah. I know he was. I know he was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
But now my career low, I would say is walking away from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like walking away from basketball, something that we all, been doing since 4 and 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
Every day, our whole life was geared towards sports and being good at a specific sport, trying to be the best you could possibly be. And some wanted to be, better than,
others,
high school kids, and some wanted to be better than the greatest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So walking away from the game was tough for me.
And I think that's the thing that a lot of athletes deal with, whether you playing basketball, football.
Yeah.
When you finally say, yo, it's over with, bro.
Yeah,
like
it's tough.
you gotta figure out a different way in life to figure out what you gonna do, whether it be,
Yeah.
provide for your family, provide for yourself.
Yeah.
But like that's a hard joint. Whereas though you've
Hell
been
yeah.
doing this since you're just 4 or 5 years old, that's all you
Yeah.
know.
It's all you know.
All I know is go to the gym,
Yeah.
put these reps in, come back
Yeah.
home and do the same thing the
Try
next
to
day.
get better. That's part of your identity.
And then you miss I don't know about you, but me, I miss the competitive
Ah,
part of things.
yeah. That's why you coach.
Yeah, yeah. Like I like the competitive part of things. Like I get to
Yeah.
live through the young boys now.
Right.
Like, this how I would go at him.
Right.
Like this how I would guard him. Or
Exactly.
you feel me? This how I would approach this game right here.
That's why I also feel like coaches that didn't play
Yeah.
won't be as good as coaches that played.
You don't get the same respect out of the young boys.
Yeah.
Especially this era of youngest, cause like, let's keep it a bean. The young boys ain't gonna really respect you if you don't get out there and show them you'll bust their ass.
Right.
You gotta show them one time. Yo, hold on. I get out this joint with y'all.
Right now.
And I'm gonna cook y'all too. Like, it ain't gonna be no regular day.
Right.
Like, all right, you gonna go home with a little bit less confidence because I'm talking shit to you.
Right.
I done scored on you about 4 or 5 times.
Right.
I ain't trying to hear that, bro. You ain't about to get off on me in here. So that was my...
It's a different swagger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, my career high was just walking away from the game, bro. And it was just hard for me because, like I said, basketball is part of your identity.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody, 90% of the people that know you, they know you from playing basketball.
Yeah.
And when you walk away from that, you lose 90% of your identity.
People still asking, yo, you still hooping?
You gotta know you know what I mean?
Yeah, time to time.
A lot of the athletes that's gonna come on here in the near future, we know what you're going through. We know what you've been through. You know, and as far as like life, give me your life career low, man. Instead of your
life career
sport.
low, probably, and this just happened probably like a few years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And, probably just it was a situation where I got myself in some trouble.
Yeah.
And I never been in that type of trouble before in my life.
Yeah, this was different for you.
It was different for me. So it was like, man, how I'm gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna tell the people I care about it.
Yeah.
And, what my life gonna be like while I'm in it.
Yeah.
And that was probably like my low when I caught a little charge or something like that. And I was in that situation.
Yeah.
And that was just new to me.
Yeah, that was a different way
I was
of life.
disappointed in myself, and I was also just like, man, you on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You on some bullshit. I hold myself to a different standard.
Yeah.
So like when I got caught up in that situation, it was like, yo, you ain't living how you supposed to.
Yeah.
Like this ain't you.
Yeah, this ain't
So that was probably my career low.
Yeah.
Being around certain people.
Yeah.
But the experience made me a stronger man.
Yeah, I seen it in you.
Mentally.
I seen it in you.
Like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
How about you?
My career low, just the life low, I would say was just walking away from coaching. Like college coaching and having to get into corporate America.
Yeah.
Very different. Yeah. Very different for me having to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that it would be a little bit more easier.
Right.
It would be a little bit more easier than what it is. But it's just a new journey. It's a new lane.
New challenge.
Yeah. And I take that same athletic mindset, the competitive mindset that we have being athletes growing up. You learn how to adapt to certain things. You learn how to, be great at anything you're doing. So you got to put in the work. I think being an athlete, it makes you.
It's really life.
Yeah, it's life. You learn that you have to put in work to be good at things. And I think we got that as a young age. So when you transfer that to corporate America, your segue to success is much simpler and easier than the average person.
Yeah.
So
take your bumps and bruises and then eventually elevate.
Yeah, you elevate. So I think that would be my career low. But Career High is just a mental health podcast, man. We want to be candid on our lives, and we want our guests to be candid on their lives highs and lows, so we can, give the people that watch this podcast something to watch and educate them on how important mental health is and be able to,
Show
get
'em.
some nuggets from us and people that we bring on.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's important.
yeah. Just showing y'all not alone in this.
Nobody's
Nobody
alone,
wants to
man.
feel alone.
Yeah,
So, if you can watch this podcast and not feel alone, I think we doing our job.
exactly. That's it.